Have you ever considered that the unhealthy patterns that you learn to survive childhood, like being a people pleaser or being an overachiever, could also be your superpower? Hi, I'm Alex Howard. I've been a therapist for over 20 years, and my great passion is taking therapy to people that think they can't do therapy. So I was having a conversation with Anna Dushinsky, who co-develops and teaches the therapeutic coach methodology with me. She was breaking down for students what I'm doing when I'm working therapeutically. It was like, basically what you do is you figure out what is needed in the room. Like, is it push? Is it soften? Is it challenge? Is it like questioning, like what's needed? And then shape shifting to create that for the client. She was like, that's what you did to survive childhood. And it really got me thinking, the very things that we do to survive childhood, in a way, become the issues in our lives. They become the things that we struggle with. Like, I struggled for years with like not knowing who I was because I was constantly shape-shifting to who I thought I needed to be. And it was like a massive source of problem, like an intimate relationship, because I spent the first couple of months of a relationship trying to be the person that I thought I needed to be in a relationship with this person. And then I would be in a relationship and then I wasn't there, and then I was miserable, and then I would leave. And so, like, in a way, the thing which has made me super successful as a therapist, like being able to figure out in the therapy room what's needed and how to provide that, has also been the source of like significant personal struggle and issues. And then what it got me thinking is the real inner work is not that we have to change everything we ever learned to do, we have to harness it. And we have to figure out how to use those patterns and responses. So for example, the pattern of shape-shifting, it can be a really useful thing to do in an ethical, healthy, skillful way. And it can be a source of great suffering because we're constantly trying to be something else. And there's also a way to authentically shapeshift where we're bringing out different true aspects of our character, but we're not abandoning ourselves, we're not leaving ourselves in the process of doing it. So I'm curious for you, what did you learn to do in childhood that helped you survive, that maybe has been a source of suffering in your life, but is also something that you could use for good? For example, you became an achiever. You always had to be the best at everything. That's been a source of struggle in your life because it's constantly pushing beyond your limits. But you also realize that you learn how to stay committed doing hard things. And that means that you can show up to yourself doing the healing work. That when the work gets tough, you stay going. So let me know in the comments, what did you learn to do that you could learn to harness in a way that's positive?